Universal fam, I want you, as you watch this video, take this time for yourself. And I want you to listen deliberately because I feel that everyone needs to hear this right now. Let's bypass everything that's going on in the physical world and let's go within. Awakened ones. This refers to people who are already on the spiritual journey, but if it resonates with you, if you don't understand spirituality or aren't on your spiritual journey, this might resonate with you too. And right now, I want you to realize your conditionings have nothing to do with you. But your internal conditionings have everything to do with you. Our fears have overrid us for far too long. And it's to the point that is our default. And we're always ruled by the concept of fear. And then what comes out of fear, which is worry, doubt, hate, criticism, being ungrateful, victimization. All of those come out of fear. And we made that as our default for so many years. To the point that we only see how far we need to go. But we never stop to be still and see how far we have come. So the reason why I'm telling you to take your time right now as you watch this video, because now is the time to give yourself some recognition. You deserve that. You deserve to look back on the person you were 5 years ago, the person you were 2 years ago, the person you were a year ago. Yourself deserves so much recognition by how much you have overcome if you made it this far in life. And the reason why I want to say this, because our fear dictates our self-image and how we see ourselves. But really, we have to understand that our fear isn't us. It's just an emotion. And an emotion is energy in motion. You could change the emotion by changing the frequency of it. But I'm not getting into that. What I want you to understand is that fear can make you forget your journey. Fear can make you forget to appreciate yourself. Fear can make you forget of how worthy you are of everything that your heart desires. And I want you guys to understand that it's the time to give yourself that recognition. We all been through so much shit in our life, but we don't allow ourselves to look at how we cultivated who we became. We don't allow ourselves to see the transformation that took place while we were allowing ourselves to shift into a different perspective that we felt was better for us. Here's the thing. Close my windows because it's getting chilly. We all have been born into conditioning. And with those conditionings have made us find ways, some mechanism in order to defend ourselves from what felt hurtful, from what felt fearful, and from what has triggered us to a way where we feel like we're not being defeated, but we feel like we need to survive. We use those mechanisms as a young age to protect ourselves. But a lot of people don't understand is that we keep those mechanisms and they form an identity. And those identities can grow into adulthood to the point that when you're in adulthood, the mechanisms that you used when you were younger to protect yourself from fear or anything that makes you feel defeat, those don't work anymore. Those old self-defenses don't work anymore. And we're wondering why we still live in fear. We're wondering why we still sabotage good things for ourselves. Now is the time to give yourself some appreciation for the fact that you use those mechanisms to survive, to get out whatever you were in emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. You use those to protect yourself. Give yourself recognition, because the person who was in that predicament found a way for you to be where you are today. But here's the thing. Those very mechanisms that helped you survive won't help you to thrive. And right now we're going through this shift and this energy, not only in this world, we're going through this shift because now is the time to take down those defenses, to let go of that fear, to give the fear compassion of thank you for helping me for so many years. But you're not needed anymore. Your negativity is not needed. Your darkness is not needed. Your worry and your doubt is not needed. I'm not saying when you go throughout life, you're not going to feel fear again. But what I'm saying to you guys is that don't allow your fears to create an identity to rule you for the rest of your life. Meaning that identity that was ruled out of fear to help you survive are keeping you in that old state of mind. And with that old state of mind, you keep telling yourself that story. I need to be cautious. I can't trust people. I need to protect myself. I need to do this for survival. I need to feel fear more than I feel happiness because this is the only thing I've ever known. And now is the time to diminish that. To destroy that old identity of yourself after you fully accepted it and after you give it the unconditional love that it deserves. Because you were that person that didn't know better. But you know better now. And now you know better. Let's do better for you. And you do this by allowing yourself to see how far you have come. I'm telling you guys, I do this every day. I look in the mirror. I look deep in my eyes. Not just at my eyes, but I'm making sure I'm feeling the depths of my soul. And I say, thank you. I say, I love you. I say, you've been through so much, but you made it through so much. Thank you for always lifting me up. Thank you for always being here for me. Thank you for always showing me what I deserve. You guys, there's so much power when you give appreciation, not only to this physical vessel, but to this temple that God has given you. To this spirit that God believed that you would deserve to be. To this intelligent mind that you've been given that God believed that you deserve to have. Give thanks for your existence because this very existence, this body has done so much for you. I'm telling you, go back in a time where God was by your side and you're like, oh, whoa. And then yourself lifts yourself up. Remember those times when no one picked up the phone call when you needed. When no one showed you the support that you needed. When no one has the audacity to feel or be empathetic, to feel the vibration you were giving off. You know, realize when all those things happen, who was there for you? Yourself. You're there. Yourself was there to lift you up when your mind couldn't. Your soul was there to lift you up when your mind couldn't. That's why I'm telling you, get out the mind. That's where fear lies. The mind is not here to protect us. The mind is here to define things and figure out things. It's not here to show us happiness. It's just the tool we use to express our ideas and creativity. That's why we got to go into the heart center. And we do this by giving ourselves recognition, by forgetting what we thought was true about ourselves and start feeling what is actually true about ourselves. And I want you guys to understand this as well. Good things can happen to you. And I'm not just talking about throughout the pandemic. I'm talking about period. Good things can happen to all of us. Think about it. Think about it. I was talking to my coach actually this morning. He brought up a valid ass point. He was like, Britt, the universe always wants you to win. And you know, because remember times when God was there when you least expect it. Remember times when God was there just to give you a helping hand, just to send you someone that loved you, or to, lift you up, or to pull you out of a dark state. Remember those times when God was there for you. That means God wants you to win. But here's the thing, and this is what I want to share with you guys. God wants you to win. God wants you to have the life that you deserve. God wants you to live the abundant, heavenly lifestyle you know you deserve. But here's the thing. You gotta want to win. You gotta want to show up for you. You gotta want to see the best in yourself. You got to feel that you're worthy of being who you are. That's why you are who you are, because you are worthy. But you gotta give yourself recognition for all that you have done. Because little do we know, we did create our lives this far in life. But now we can bring a clarity to our perspective, and one of, okay, I see where I am in life, but now I want to change. I want to do better. I'm tired of my bullshit, but I know I deserve more. But I know I got to show up for me. I got to get out of my comfort zone. I got to break through my fear. I got to break through those shadows of my heart and just crack my own self so I can break through and make a beautiful empty space in my heart so new blessings can flow in. So things I do deserve that are good for my well-being can flow in. This video was just about sharing with you guys that good things can happen to you until you realize that your fear has been dictating you, and until you realize that you need to give yourself recognition in order to move forward. Because listen, we all look at how far we need to go, but we haven't looked at how far we have gotten. You can't connect the dots moving forward if you haven't appreciated the dots that you already created that helped you get to where you are today. Oh, that was powerful for me. So give yourself some recognition, because good things can happen to you, because you are worthy of goodness. But you got to see the good within yourself in order to receive the good in life. Because if you can't see good in yourself, if you can't see that you can receive good, do you really think the universe is going to give you good? Listen to me. The universe is a beautiful place. Uni only wants you to win, but energy is everything. If you expect yourself not to receive any good, energy is going to reciprocate what you put out. That's just how the universe works. The earth is not a bad place. It's just how you think about yourself that you believe that it's a bad place. This is a temple, you guys. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are seeds. The water is your actions, and the sun is your feelings. There's no darkness in that. There's only love. There's only recognition. There's only acknowledgement. Self-awareness is the second most powerfulest tool in the world, which is after compound interest. Yes, compound interest is the very first powerful thing in the world. But the second one is self-awareness. When you could be aware of the story you're telling yourself, you will be able to change it. Give yourself recognition. And if you guys don't know anything about spirituality, but if you are one who wants to explore more about your soul, wants to explore more about your mind, want to learn more about meditation, how to ease your emotions, direct message me. Let's see if we can set up a call, an appointment today, so we can help you get on the pathway, that golden pathway to what you rightfully deserve. But if you've been on your spiritual journey already and you want to go more in depth into your soul and heal yourself more, or just expand and break through so you get to the next level of your spiritual life, again, hit me up. We'll schedule an appointment today to see what we can do so we can help elevate you and ascend you to the next level of your life. Until then, you guys, awakened ones, I love you. Please take this not with a grain of salt or with a grain of sugar. Take this with compassion, because yourself deserves the recognition so much. Right now is the time we got to see how worthy we are of good things. So direct message me if you want to get more in depth in your soul and learn more about where you are and where you need to go. So until then, my weak ones, I love you. Thank you so much. And have a blissful ass fucking day. See you on the next one. Namaste.